to NinjaBill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Bumblebee Studio Series Autobot Ratchet. And there we go, it's Studio Series number 82, and I like this figure. Let me just get this out front. I like this figure. It has issues. At least on my copy, it has some issues. So, before we get into the actual review, we'll go ahead and take a look at the box and the instructions. These are the instructions. And of course, you fold them out to, reveal, how to transform it and whatnot. And there is the back. So, there you go. Do all the stuffs with it. And I'm telling you, man, mine has some issues. But anyway, get that out of the way. This is the box. Go ahead and raise up the camera here. Whoop. And this is the box. Says Transformers Bumblebee on the top. Transformers Bumblebee, Takara Tomy, Generations logo. Transformers up the side. Studio Series 82, Autobot Ratchet, A+ Hasbro. Nice artwork going on the side there. Love that image. Same with this image going on in front. Really dig that. Says it's deluxe class there. There's the bottom. There's the other side. Once again, awesome image going on there. Love it. On the back, you have Transformers Bumblebee, Autobot Ratchet. You have right there, it says big screen inspired. There you go. You got robot mode. Takes 22 steps to get to the alt mode. Cybertron Falls is the set inside here. Right there. I won't pull that out and display that, but that's what you get in there. You know what? What the heck? What the heck? I don't normally do this, but this is the scene in there. So, there you go. It's not something I'm into. For some reason, mine came in two parts. Not sure why. But I had two of them in there. I'm not sure why. As you can see. I still don't know why. It was wrapped up just like this, as you saw in the package. So, yeah, don't know what that's about. So, but anyway, there you go. So get rid of that. Get rid of this. Nothing else inside that box. And that's all I pretty much had to talk about that. And we'll get on to the figure. And, I am a huge Ratchet fan. A huge Ratchet fan. He's my absolute favorite Autobot is Ratchet. My absolute favorite Decepticon is Shockwave. So those two characters I always love to have a new representation of. I dig it. I don't care if they produce 100, Ratchet toys in the history of, Transformers. I want them all. So, but this guy has some issues. And quick comparison, stick him over there. Let's bring out Brawn from the same line. Looks pretty good together. Let's bring out, what about Studio Series 86 Perceptor? There you go. Pretty cool. Who else? So why not bring out Legacy Drag Strip? There you go. So that's how that works out. Anyway, we'll get that out of there. And yeah. So we'll take a look around him. We'll zoom in and take a red crest, blue in there. It is, obviously light piped in there. Doesn't do a very good job. Silver face. Otherwise, really nice molded details, as you can see. Very nice molded details. Really, really, really dig that. So, love that. Face sculpt. Head sculpt overall. Really nice. And for articulation, you do get a tiny bit back. More forward. Boom, just like that. Little side to side. Swivel all the way around, so you get that going on. For these shoulders, they'll go out that far. Got some all white here, some gray, black right there, gray for those hands. This will go all the way around like so. Well, no, I guess, well, yeah, it'll go all the way around. There's a stopping point in there, but yeah, you do get a swivel right there on that bicep. You get a 90-degree on that elbow. So, and nothing really in the wrist except for in and out forward transformation. That's kind of disappointing. Same on the other side. Does come with a accessory. We'll look at that in a minute. Here's where I start to have some issues, because look at that. Look at that. And that's barely touching it. I mean, come on. Come on. And every single joint on here is just loose. I mean, it's just every single joint. I mean, it's just, and it can go backwards too, mostly due to transformation. But I mean, it's just every single joint on here is just loose. And he does got a nice teapot for some strange reason. But you could do that. I mean, if it serves you well. But it's just that even the legs, it just flop. It's just it's ridiculous. You know, the tightest thing on here are the knees. Just so it's pretty crazy. Even that head is really wobbly and loose. So on mine, at least, it's some problems. Anyway, legs will kick out that far, go back that far. Again, nice whites going on here. Red, gray, black around there. Pretty cool. Knee will bend that far. I said kick forward, kick back. So, you know, you got plenty of range there. And for the foot, no reel down. Tiny fraction of a bit up, as you can see. Not much, though. And you do get a rocker. So, a slight rocker, not that big a one. So, you know, again, you know, he has some issues. At least on my copy. I hope other people's copies were much better. He does come with one accessory here. Let's get those wheels straightened out. There we go. I wasn't quite transformed correctly. Anyway, he does come with a rifle. Pretty cool rifle. And, you know, it looks almost identical to bronze, as you can see there. Almost a slight different molding down here going on, but otherwise they're pretty much, yeah, almost the same rifle, which is a shame, but that's okay. But anyway, there it is, just done in this, you know, sort of a dark brown, actually, not black, plastic. So, you know, still all in all pretty good. Some hollow going on. And, of course, you know, as you saw, he can hold it in his hands. And that's really loose, too. As you saw, it didn't take no effort to put it in or out. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just like everything on here that could be loose, everything, all the QC issues that could go wrong on this toy did. I mean, it's not great. You can also store this on his back via that. There is a tab going on right there. That slot right there, you can store it if you want. You can store it that way. You can store it this way if you want. However you want to store it, you can store it on his back like that. Although why you'd want your barrel facing up, you know, in case of the elements, rain, whatnot, I don't know. But you can, you know, store that on his back. And yeah, speaking of his back, you know, that's a pretty clean, you know, look there. That's pretty clean. So there's a back hollow space going on there. And yeah, it's nice. I do like the way this all looks. I love that. I like the fact this is a silver, you know, stamp behind the blue, clear blue, because it's actually behind it. As you can see, it's not on top of it. It's behind it. I love that. That's a little detail that I absolutely dig. Nice molded details in that red. Just really well done. He looks great. Problem is he doesn't work so good. So anyway, I'm going to quick transform him and we will get back to his vehicle mode. Another thing to notice is, you know, that's not the only, I mean, look at that. Floppy. It's it's the whole thing, man. The whole thing is just, it's all very, very loose. And yeah, boom. Yeah, that's not so great. And we're back with his vehicle mode, and here it is. And I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here, but it doesn't sit level. I mean, see that? It doesn't, you know, I followed those instructions to the letter. I watched some other reviews on this, and I'm not sure. Maybe there's just a flaw in this copy. I don't know, but these are supposed to tab in. You'll see those little tabs right there and that slot right there, and I've matched it up. I've got these tabbed in properly in here, and you know, so everything's tabbed in properly elsewhere, but these arms just don't, you know, if I tab them in, they don't sit flush. They just don't. I mean, it just, doesn't sit flush. It just doesn't. As you can see, it doesn't work. Oh, I forgot to put these down. I always forget that step. There we go. Set that on there. Boom. Set on that. On there. Boom. There. But again, it just doesn't set flush. So, you know, there is that. But anyway, this is his vehicle mode. And he looks really good. I do like it, except for, again, where that doesn't set flush down here. I do like it. I think how it looks. Could have used some more paint apps back here. Because this is hidden really anyway when it's in robot mode. This part's hidden anyway. So, this forms the back here. This panel and this panel forms the back. So, you know, this part's hidden. So, they could have painted that. Still looks really good. I dig it. And, of course, if you want, you can set his weapon right up there. And have him armed all up. And, yeah, I like how this looks. I do. But like I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, we'll set that right over there. And for a quick comparison, why don't we bring out... here is Speedia 500 Override. So you can have that as a comparison. Take her out of there. Let's bring in the original Override. There you go. Why not? Let's see here. How about Diclone Clampdown? There you go. So, yeah. I'll get rid of that. And, yeah, I mean, yeah. I love how this thing looks. I do. I love how how this looks. I kind of like to find the Ironhide, but, you know, probably won't. Ironhide seems to be a gem around here. But, yeah. So, he's got some rolling wheels. Got some sort of an eggshell gray color going on there. Again, I love how this looks up front. I really, really dig that. So, really dig that. There's the bottom. There's the top. So, really, really cool. Really, really like Ratchet. Ratchet's one of my favorites. I just wish... Look, I think this is a great toy, okay? I do. I think it's a great toy, and it's worth picking up as long as you don't have the problems with it that mine does. All of it stems from the loose joints and whatnot. The problem is this is the only copy I've found. I've found no other copy, so I have to settle for this. I have to settle for it. And I'm sure I can try to tighten up the joints and everything, but that's not the point. The point is I shouldn't have to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This has been my look at the Transformers Bumblebee movie, Autobot Ratchet. And you know what? I like it. This is Cybertronian mode Ratchet, and I really dig it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Once again, check out my playlist. Click that like button. Click the bell icon to stay up to date. No English today. And if you feel like donating to the channel, you can click that Patreon link in the description below and donate to the channel via my Patreon. Anything is appreciated. Leave a comment. And above everything else, be good to each other.